Hey guys, Coach Davor here from Tennis House. I will show you 3 things today that will improve the power of your serve. 3 things you can do to serve faster. That's the main request I get. For me personally, you should place the ball really good close to the line and you're good. You don't need so much power, but a lot of people want to have power, so give them power. All right, stay with me guys. And if you like what we do, as always, share our video, subscribe, send that video to some friends. And thank you for all your support over the years, guys. All right, so if you want to have more power, the first thing, you heard it many times, don't squeeze the racket too tight. So if you squeeze here and you hit it, you're not going to get your max power into the serve. You need to be loose. I always say if 10 is the hardest you can squeeze and 0 is dropping it, you're about 2 on 2, super loose. All right, so when you serve, your motion, you need to be loose so you can accelerate, okay? So if you're loose, you can get power. So one tip is to be loose, and this is a great tip, guys. Watch this. Before you start serving, an old coach told me here to just drop the wrist like this and to go a little bit like whip it like this here, like this. So if you start, make the tip point to the ground. So when you start and the tip points to the ground, what happened to my wrist? It's loosened up, right? So I'm not stiff here. So here, and the tip has to point down before I start. So when I go now, I'm loose when I go up. That's what you saw on my serve before. So the first tip was the tip of the racket points down right when I'm starting to serve. All right. The second thing to get more power on the serve is the toss placement. So let's talk about first serve slice, first serve flat. You want to toss the ball in front of you. Here, the kinetic chain from the feet into the racket will perfectly transfer here if you're in this degree here at the contact point. If you are somewhere here, you can't transfer everything, shoulder has to compensate, not good. Optimum transfer into the shot is in front of you. So to create power, you can't toss the ball behind you because you have to overcompensate. To create power, your toss must be tossed in front of you. There, in front of me. So now you can create power and you can serve. All right, so the first thing was not squeezing tight. I always call it, one more thing, being like an angel hair spaghetti when you go out, like an angel hair spaghetti. All right, that's how it clicks with a lot of players. The second thing was the contact in front, right? And the third thing, guys, once you learn how to use the legs, you're going to have more power. The big muscles are the driving force at the beginning in the kinetic chain. So when you go, there are a lot of players that double bend here and toss. If you get rid of all that, remember, when you toss the ball up, your legs are straight. Then you go into the bending and then you shoot out. Very important. You can't go bend and toss. It's all about straight legs, bend and out. Straight legs, bend and out. Okay? So how is that connected to the third thing I want to teach you guys or show you? You need to jump inside the court. So it's that easy. You have to overcome this fat line, this baseline, and you have to land in the green. So in order to have a good serve, you have to be loose, contact is in front, and you jump inside the green. And I know you paid attention. I did one thing on all 3 serves wrong. One of the most important things if you want to be successful with your serve is after you're done serving, recover it quickly. Every single time you practice the serve, you go, land, go back, and split. Let it be a habit. If you coach all the kids from the beginning, teach them to recover, they're going to have more time on the return. So those 3 things, if you do those, you will have more power on the serve.